Hello everybody, this is TechHut and welcome to my top 10 Bukkit plugin video. So in this video I'm going over what I think and what some of the people in the Bukkit community think are the top 10 plugins for Bukkit. Now I'm only going to be doing a small overview of each plugin. If you want to see each plugin and all of its features, there will be links in the description, so let's begin. Coming in at number 10 is Votifier. What this plugin does is it allows you to give your players rewards such as in-game items or money through Vault when they vote for your server on sites such as Plant Minecraft, MC Serverlist, or any other server listing website that supports this plugin. The reason I like this plugin is because like I said, it gives my players a reason to vote, and that increases my server on the list of servers, making my server more popular, and it'll probably do almost the exact same thing for you. Next we have Multiverse. Now this is a world management plugin that allows you to easily manage your world and provide different settings for each world. What I used to use it for is I would have a creative world for donors in my server and I would give it to them via permissions. And that's one thing that makes this plugin awesome is you can give different permissions for different worlds and settings and things like that, and it's also very, very customizable. And then we got LWC, which is currently the most popular locking plugin out there and provides the most features out of any of the other locking plugins out there. You can lock things, you can use passwords on things, and you can do a lot more. It has MySQL support, making it faster and less strain on your server. It's just overall a great plugin that almost any survival type server should be using. For number 7 we have Dynmap. This is personally one of my favorite plugins. What it is a live map that you can run on your server, allowing you to see player locations and look at the terrain from high detail above. And the thing I love about it the most is all the customizable options that it gives you and all the different settings that it provides to you, making this a great plugin to run on your server. Coming up next, and number 6 is NoCheat. Now this plugin is simply a requirement for almost all servers. What it does is it allows you to block mods such as fly mods or god mode mods or instant sprint or anything like that. It allows you to block those, and you can give people access to those mods via permissions. Now there's a lot more to this mod and I highly recommend you check it out. If you plan on building a server at all, this is a requirement to have in your server. Coming up at number 5 is McMMO. Now this is a plugin that gives your players a leveling system for almost everything that they do, from mining to PvP, and you can also give rewards like custom drops and skills to the players for whatever they are doing. Now this plugin is almost a must-have for any server that has anything to do with PvP or almost any survival-based server, so I highly recommend you get this. Now number 4 is Buycraft. What this plugin does is it allows you to sell players in-game items with real money instantly with PayPal or some other payment method, and it even has an online store that your players can use. Now this plugin will help you pay for your server, and if it is used enough you can even earn a little extra money on the side. So I recommend this plugin to any larger servers. It'd probably work best on PvP or hardcore servers where you can sell enchanted armor and weapons, something that people would actually want to buy in your server. Next up at number 3 is good old permissions. Now there are many permission plugins that you can use. I personally prefer groupmanager, but there are other permission plugins such as bpermissions and pecs. Permission plugins allow you to set groups and give those groups different permissions from the plugins you have in your server, making everything more manageable and easier to run. And a permission plugin is required for a stable server, so there's not really an option whether or not you can have a permission plugin, because unless you want original vanilla ops only permission based Minecraft, you're going to want a permission plugin. Coming in second place we have WorldEdit and WorldGuard. Now the reason I have these two together is they are basically coded as the same plugin. WorldGuard uses the WorldEdit API. But getting right into it, WorldEdit is a world manipulating plugin in that it allows you to edit the terrain and do other world edits, as it's called. Now WorldGuard is a region protection plugin that allows you to protect regions and add owners, add permissions for people to use them, add permissions so groups can use them, and it allows you to do things like flags, so you can make it so PvP, for example, doesn't work, or you can't do PvP in a certain region. There's a tons more flags like mob spawning, creeper damage, mob damage, explosions, and things like that. And for our very last plugin, what in my opinion is the number 1 Bukkit plugin is VoxelSniper. Now this is basically WorldEdit, but more advanced in that it does everything WorldEdit can do except for select. It's mainly for making custom terrain look awesome. That's just about it. And you can make amazing things with it. You can make huge trees. You can make just terrain look how you can make terrain that you wouldn't be able to dream of making with WorldEdit or any type of generating plugin whatsoever. So I think this plugin deserves a rightful spot at number 1. If you think I'm wrong, feel free to leave your opinion. I would love to hear it. So that concludes the top 10 list for the plugins that me and some people in the Bukkit community think should be in the top 10 list. So I hope you have a great day. I do videos like this frequently, so please subscribe. Please give this video a thumbs up. And once again, if you have a difference in opinion, I would love to hear them in the comments below. And leave a comment just because you're awesome. Have a great day, and goodbye. And shout out to Fel.